Hi YouTubers, it's Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the Hot Lead Zone. And how fitting is it on Memorial Day 2013 to do a little tribute to Audie Murphy, the most decorated U.S. soldier in history. Now Audie served in the Second World War with distinction, and his list of medals and honors is as long as your arm. And how fitting is it to also take this time from our busy lives to remember Audie Murphy, because his birthday is June 20th, and he would have been 88 years old this year. But he died in a plane crash in Virginia in the year 1971. Now Audie served in 7 major campaigns in the years 1944 and 1945, places including North Africa, Sicily, Salerno, Anzio, southern France after the troops moved inland from Normandy, southeastern France, Montélimar, France, and a place called Holzweiler, France. And his medals included the Distinguished Service Cross, 2 Silver Stars with Oak Leaf Cluster, 2 Bronze Stars with Oak Leaf Cluster. Now this is inconceivable. Even winning 1 Bronze Star would be a major achievement. But he did 2 of those, and 2 Silver Stars also, which is the greater medal. But eventually he also won the Medal of Honor. And here you see him being awarded the French Croix de Guerre. And the Belgians also gave him their Belgium Croix de Guerre. So not only was he decorated by his own country, but also by 2 other countries for his heroism, bravery, and courage in action. But Audie Murphy was best known for winning the Congressional Medal of Honor, which is this nation's highest award for bravery and courage and valor in action given to the military. And so the action that Audie Murphy won the Medal of Honor in occurred at a place called Holzweiler, France. And the date was January 14th, 1945. Now this is significant because it puts that battle right in the middle of the Battle of the Bulge. And the Germans were attacking in force with armor and infantry, massed infantry, and Audie Murphy's unit could not hold. Second Lieutenant Audie Murphy was leading B Company, 1st Battalion, 15th Infantry, and their position was being overrun by the Germans. Their 2 tank destroyers that they had were knocked out by German 88mm fire, and Audie Murphy told his troops to withdraw while he stayed behind to direct artillery fire against the advancing Germans. And this he did to high effect. Many of the German infantry were killed by the artillery fire, and the Germans were looking for the source of the spotting for that fire, but it was difficult because the weather was bad and there was a lot of smoke from the destroyed tank destroyers. So Audie Murphy was able to keep that artillery fire on the Germans, and when his carbine ran out of ammo, Audie Murphy climbed aboard one of the tank destroyers that was burning with fuel and ammo on board. They could explode at any moment, and he heroically held the Germans off with the 50 caliber machine gun that was on that tank destroyer. Audie was able to fire that 50 caliber machine gun very effectively, even though during the fighting the tank destroyer he was standing on was hit by 2 88mm German shells, and that's a horrific weapon against tanks. And even though the destroyer was hit by 2 more shells, Audie was able to keep up the fire, and that tank destroyer didn't explode until after the action was over. And if you saw the movie To Hell and Back, That's a story of Audie Murphy in the military, and at the end of that movie was this battle. So, because he was able to get the Germans to retreat, once all the infantry were killed, the tanks retreated because they didn't have any more advantage. And Audie Murphy was able to keep the Germans from taking over some very important ground. And for that, he was awarded the Medal of Honor. So YouTubers, what makes a hero? Certainly every man and woman that serves this nation in the armed forces ever is a hero. But when circumstances occur and people recognize the deeds and the actions of bravery and courage, then medals are awarded, and Audie Murphy is the most decorated soldier in U.S. history. And we should remember him for that. He also went on to a movie career where he did over 40 movies. So YouTubers out there, Audie Murphy Day is being celebrated in Texas every June. And that's because Audie's birthday is June 20th coming up. So let's just take a little bit of time and remember Audie Murphy, the most decorated soldier in U.S. history. Bye for now.